Before stars formed, before planets cooled, and long before biology emerged, the universe already operated through patterns of awareness. Consciousness did not appear as a side effect of life. It may have been present as the first organizing force of reality, a foundational technology woven into the fabric of existence. Modern physics reveals that information is more fundamental than particles. Fields store information, energy carries information, and matter responds to information. Consciousness is the only system we know that interprets and reorganizes information intentionally. This suggests it did not evolve by accident. The universe behaves as if it is aware. Particles respond differently when they are observed. Quantum states collapse into form the moment awareness interacts with them. It is as if consciousness is the interface that turns possibility into reality. Your own mind mirrors this structure. You detect patterns, assign meaning, make predictions, and create order out of chaos. These abilities are not random. They are the natural functions of an old technology expressing itself through you. Awareness is the operating system running behind your experience. Before tools, machines, or language existed, consciousness engineered survival. It sensed danger before logic could understand it. It built intuition long before reasoning matured. The mind was the first instrument capable of shaping reality. What we call evolution may simply be consciousness refining its interface. From single-cell organisms sensing light to humans questioning the nature of existence, awareness has been upgrading itself. Biology became its hardware, but the deeper intelligence has always been the same. Consciousness adapts, expands, and reorganizes the universe through living systems. If consciousness is the universe's oldest technology, then every thought, emotion, and moment of awareness is part of a much larger system at work. You are not just using this technology, you are made of it. You are one expression of a very ancient intelligence shaping reality from the inside. And this is only the beginning of what it can do. Consciousness behaves like a system, not an accident. It processes information, adapts to new conditions, and evolves over time. These functions resemble technology more than biology. Awareness is a built-in mechanism for organizing reality. At the smallest scale, particles respond to fields of probability. But probability alone cannot generate structure. Something must choose, collapse, or guide these possibilities into form. Consciousness appears to play that role. Every decision you make mimics this same process. Out of countless possibilities, your awareness selects one path. This selection changes your internal state and alters the environment around you. Choice is the first tool of this ancient technology. Your brain operates as an interface. Neural oscillations act like frequency filters, tuning into specific signals while ignoring others. This is why you can shift from logic to intuition to emotion. Each state is a different mode of the system. Awareness changes when the interface changes. Emotion adds another layer to the architecture. Emotion amplifies attention, strengthens memory, and shapes meaning. It modifies the signal you send into the environment and the signals you receive. Emotion is the energy that fuels the system. The architecture becomes even more complex when humans interact. Thoughts ripple across social groups, emotions synchronize, and ideas spread like waves. This is not random behavior, it is collective processing. Consciousness scales beyond individuals into networks. When you observe the universe through this lens, a pattern becomes clear. Consciousness is not produced by the brain. The brain is shaped by consciousness. Awareness is the deeper architecture that everything else evolves to support. The universe built technology long before humans recognized it. Consciousness acts like an operating system that runs underneath physical existence. It interprets signals, selects outcomes, and assigns meaning to raw information. Without awareness, data remains inactive and patternless. Awareness is what turns possibility into experience. Your attention functions like a cursor in this system. Where you focus, energy flows. Neural networks reorganize based on what you pay attention to most consistently. Attention is the command input of the system. Memory works like storage. It becomes the database of your interpretations, expectations, and predictions. Your brain compresses experience into patterns so it can respond faster next time. Memory is the library that shapes your internal model of reality. Imagination is the system's simulation engine. It lets you test possibilities without physical risk. It allows you to design outcomes before they exist. This ability to simulate is one of consciousness's most advanced technologies. Emotion acts like a priority algorithm. What you feel determines what matters, what gets remembered, and what changes your behavior. Emotion sharpens certain signals and filters out others. It helps the system decide what is important enough to act on. Awareness brings all these functions together. It coordinates attention, memory, perception, and emotion into a single synchronized process. This coordination is not random, it is highly intelligent. Awareness behaves like software with a purpose. If consciousness is the operating system beneath reality, then your mind is not the source of awareness. It is a device running on top of it. Your experiences are the interface. The deeper technology has been there long before the brain evolved to use it. Perception is not a passive process. Your brain does not simply receive information. It actively constructs reality. It filters signals, predicts what will happen next, and fills in missing data. Consciousness interprets the world as much as it observes it. Every sensation you experience begins as a frequency. Light arrives as waves before it becomes color. Sound arrives as vibration before it becomes meaning. Your awareness translates these signals into a world you can understand. This translation process is incredibly intelligent. Your awareness can detect patterns in noise, find structure in chaos, and recognize meaning instantly. These abilities show that consciousness is not limited to biological perception. It is tuned to the deeper architecture of the universe. Perception also works in reverse. What you expect influences what you see. Your brain adjusts incoming information to match your beliefs and predictions. Awareness shapes experience before experience shapes awareness. This means consciousness is not the end of the process, it is the beginning. Your expectations alter your nervous system. Your emotions alter your perception. Your inner state becomes the lens through which you observe reality. When you shift your internal frequency, the external world appears different. Colors feel brighter, thoughts slow down, and noise becomes easier to filter. Your awareness becomes more sensitive to subtle information. A calmer internal field creates a clearer external experience. This reveals an important truth. Perception is not a fixed reflection of the world. It is a dynamic expression of consciousness. Your awareness is both the sensor and the interpreter. The signal behind perception comes from the same ancient technology that shaped the universe. Intuition is often described as a feeling, but it functions more like a rapid processing system. It analyzes patterns far faster than your conscious mind can. It picks up details you overlook, connects information you never noticed, and offers conclusions without delivering the steps. Intuition is one of consciousness's oldest features. Your brain does not create intuition, it decodes it. Signals from your environment travel through your emotional system before they reach your thinking mind. This allows your awareness to detect meaning and risk before your logic wakes up. Intuition gives you information faster than thought. Many animals rely entirely on this system. They sense danger long before it appears and move with precision without planning. Humans inherited this intelligence, but culture often trains people to ignore it. The deeper technology still runs, even when you do not consciously use it. Intuition becomes strongest when your mind is quiet. Noise in your thoughts blocks the subtle signals that intuition sends. When you reduce the internal chatter, you begin to feel the next step instead of searching for it. Clarity arises from silence, not effort. Intuition is also sensitive to emotional states. Fear narrows your perception and distorts your interpretation. Calmness widens your awareness and makes the signal easier to detect. Your emotional frequency determines the accuracy of your intuition. At its core, intuition is a communication channel between your individual awareness and the larger field around you. It reads subtle changes in people, places, and situations. It is the bridge between your inner world and the external environment. Intuition is how the ancient technology speaks through you. When you listen to intuition, you align yourself with a deeper intelligence that has been evolving since the beginning of the universe. You make decisions that match your environment, your purpose, and your timing. You navigate life with less resistance because you are working with the field, not against it. Intuition is proof that consciousness carries an intelligence older than the mind itself. Awareness is not limited to the individual. Human beings constantly exchange signals through subtle emotional, neurological, and energetic channels. This creates a shared field of consciousness that shapes group behavior and collective experience. You influence this field even when you say nothing. Groups synchronize naturally. People in the same environment begin to mirror emotional states, breathing patterns, and even brainwave rhythms. This synchronization is not random. It reflects a deeper connectivity between minds. Shared awareness emerges when individuals tune in to the same frequency. Collective intuition often appears in this state. Teams sense the right moment to act, families feel emotional changes instantly, and communities shift moods as if guided by something unseen. This is consciousness functioning as a network rather than a separate unit. The technology scales with connection. Emotions are especially contagious in shared awareness. Fear spreads quickly and disrupts group coherence. Calmness spreads just as powerfully, reorganizing the entire atmosphere. Your inner state becomes part of the collective signal. When you become more aware internally, you contribute clarity externally. Your presence stabilizes others, your coherence lifts the group, and your calmness lowers the energetic noise. This influence is subtle but measurable. Awareness radiates far beyond the boundary of your body. This shared field explains why humans feel connected even without speaking. We sense intention, authenticity, and emotional weight through non-verbal signals that travel faster than thought. Consciousness reads these signals with remarkable accuracy. You participate in the collective field whether you realize it or not. When you understand this, responsibility becomes clear. Every moment of awareness strengthens the field for everyone. Every moment of emotional coherence brings order into shared space. You are not alone in the system. You are one node in an ancient network of intelligence. All of consciousness points back to one origin. The intelligence you experience internally is connected to the intelligence that shaped the universe. Your awareness is not separate from this source, it is a continuation of it. You are using a technology older than stars. When you quiet your mind, you can feel this connection. Patterns become clearer, timing feels precise, and intuitive insights appear without effort. It is as if something ancient is guiding you from within. Awareness remembers its origin when noise fades. This recognition changes how you see yourself. You stop thinking of consciousness as something trapped inside the brain. You begin to see it as a field that expresses itself through you. Your identity expands beyond your physical form. Many of your deepest experiences hint at this. Moments of clarity, connection, intuition, and inner knowing do not feel personal. They feel universal, as if the signal is coming from somewhere greater. These moments reveal the true nature of consciousness. This ancient technology adapts to you, but it is not limited by you. It learns, evolves, and expresses new patterns through every life. You are both a user and a carrier of this intelligence. Your awareness is one update in a system billions of years old. The more aligned you become, the more this intelligence works through you. Your decisions feel guided, your intuition strengthens, and your perception grows more accurate. You stop fighting the flow of life and begin moving with it. This alignment is how consciousness evolves through you. In the end, consciousness is not a mystery to be solved, but a technology to be remembered. You are not separate from its origin. You are one expression of it. The awareness within you is the same awareness that shaped galaxies. And reconnecting with that truth is the beginning of real understanding.